So, did you guys see the motorcycle stunt that Tom Cruise did for Mission Impossible 7?
Yes.
It's
Tom Cruise
he's going to kill himself.
has a death wish, I'm convinced.
All right, let me explain this to you guys. So there's a ramp off a cliff.
Have you seen this? Okay.
There's a ramp off a cliff, and there's nothing like on the sides of the ramp. It's a long ass ramp, and there's nothing.
How long is it?
It's long as shit.
Okay.
But there's no railings on the side to keep the motorcycle on. Like he could just fall off the edge, and it just goes off the side of a cliff. And so he goes as fast as he possibly can. He jumps off, goes straight up into the air, drops the motorcycle out of his hands. It falls to the earth and plummets. And then he's falling for a little while, and then he pulls a parachute.
And there's no harness.
There's no harness. There's nothing to... He
just does it.
He's just Tom Cruise. And he's
just Tom Cruise.
He's 58 years old. He's 2 years away from being 60. And this guy is jumping off motorcycles and pulling parachutes off of Megadeth cliffs like it's nothing.
I'll have what he's having.
The next... What? This doesn't even make any sense. You just randomly throw a movie quote in there.
I'm just imagining like a wine glass with like Scientology liquid in
Frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn.
it. Just like makes you immortal or some shit.
Yeah, he's crazy.
I love watching those movie installments of Tom Cruise tries to kill himself 7 or whatever the fuck they're called.
Yeah.
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 I don't even know how you go about that. Like, there's so much like logistic, bureaucratic insurance shit on big Hollywood movies.
I don't know.
How the fuck do you convince like an insurance company or a studio to let a main actor as famous as Tom Cruise do that?
Because he's the producer. Because he's like...
There you go. Okay.
But also think
All
about the transition. He started out small and gradually is just taking it up and up and up with every one of them. And it's probably because he's like, I did this one good, you can trust me with this one. I did this one good, you can trust me with this one.
It's not like he just went big,
and to
like
be honest,
out of nowhere.
Tom Cruise is probably better than most of your average stunt people anyway.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
okay,
fuck.
but I don't remember what I was gonna say.
Cool.
Oh, I did remember what I was gonna say. So you remember Mission Impossible Fallout? There's that long chase with him on a motorcycle, and people are chasing him throughout. I think it's Paris. Originally, I watched the behind the scenes, and they had a harness like on the bike to keep him on, and the harness wasn't working, like it was being defective and wasn't hooking onto the bike or whatever. And Tom Cruise, I remember the quote. He said, "Listen, my friend, we're running out of time. We need to shoot this, so I'm just gonna hop on that bike and go down this road and turn the corner as fast as this bike will let me." And like they had the harness, they had like things hooked up to the motorcycle. And he's like, "I'm gonna do it myself." Because it wasn't working and they're running out of time, and the director's like, all right, do it. So the fact that they can just do it without anybody being like, wait, we need to check the safety on this. They just do it.
Tom Cruise will go down as one of the greatest action actors of all time.
And he's gonna die giving us one of those movies.
That's gonna be so sad. I hate to like joke around about it, like, oh, he's gonna die doing a stunt. I think he like genuinely might actually do that.
I'm just imagining like his tribute or something at the Oscars, like 20 years from now or something, if he's passed away at that point.
He better
hopefully
get
not. But like, honestly, I think we take him for granted a little bit right now. Like the guy is just like,
he does so much for us.
His filmography is.
He comes to my house. He feeds me.
He takes out my trash.
He wipes my ass.
God,
He gives me a bubble bath. I'm taking a shit, and I'm like, Tom, it's fine. I got it this time. No, and then he screams in my face, and he's like, help me, help you.
Yeah, and then he says, you complete me.
Yeah.
And then I start crying, and then he cuddles me.
And then I complete on his face.
No.
Yeah.
I love that guy. Like at the end of the behind the scenes thing I watched, he just goes, I don't know what to tell you. I just love movies. And he says he tries to watch a movie a day and just how much he just loves. I know it sounds super cheesy and over the top and cringy, but he does it for us. He loves to make movies. He loves movies.
We obviously love Tom Cruise.
Yeah, we love him.
Tom Cruise reminds me,
even though he's a whack job sometimes.
Tom Cruise and Keanu Reeves are like in that same category for me, where like their passion for cinema makes me like love them and their movies, even if like, I could, because they just love the art form so much, and it's kind of rare. You don't really, we see a lot of actors who are just like, I do it for the sake of art and stuff like that. But it's like, it's rare that you find people who like actually just fucking love movies. And it's so cool. I just love it.
Yeah.
It's contagious.
There's also the Top Gun movie coming out.
Oh, yeah.
He fucking apparently he just like, because they're actually flying like,
he just learned how to fly one.
He taught his entire cast to be pilots.
What?
Like what?
Even Miles Teller? I can't wait. I love Miles Teller.
Like
I can't wait
he
to see
made
him.
them all become pilots for the movie. That's ridiculous.
I forgot. When is that coming out?
I don't know because they keep pushing the date back.
I believe it's Christmas.
Sad. That's right.